Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am KoichiZZ, and in this video we're going to go into the difficulty quest for the Mason de Seraphy Event. So over here we're going to have some information about this particular quest. So here, pretty much like your standard high difficulty quest, pretty much when you actually complete the quest, you're going to be able to get a special title for your profile, and you'll also be getting 1 million gold. So also regarding this particular quest, there is going to be a time limit. So it's going to be from November 20th all the way to January 15th. So over here, I actually have completed the quest already just to try out a team, and this team actually does work quite well. So as you can see, I haven't actually used this equipment in a while, but this is going to be the treasure hunting gear. So what's good about the treasure hunting gear is that it's going to be or have resistances to slime. So not only that, also the shields that I have on my characters going to be the metal slime shields. That also gives you resistance to slime as well. So pretty much on my first character, pretty much 30% resistance to slime, 40% resistance to slime on all the other 3 characters. But over here is going to be what I have equipped on. So here, this is going to be a Demon Swordsman equipped with the God Eater Greatsword. So that's going to be doing some good damage to all of the enemies. So also I'm going to be using Gather Strength, and also the ability for the Demon Swordsman to do double damage. So hopefully I should be able to do some major damage to the enemies. Then over here I'm going to have a God Hand equipped with the Zombie Killer. So I've actually shown this weapon in the past, and with the Zombie Killer, if you remember, it's going to have unyielding blade. So with this, it does non-attribute damage to the enemies, but to an enemy, but at the same time it actually lowers the enemy's attack power. So that's going to be very important for this particular battle, as I'm going to be lowering the attack power of the Comet Slime. So that's going to really help me out in this particular battle. Then over here I'm going to have a Guardian equipped with Lamia's Whip. So with this, going to be buffing up either my God Hand or my Demon Swordsman in terms of doing extra damage to the enemy, and also getting critical hit rates as well. Then over here, this is going to be a High Priest equipped with the Mysterious Crystal. So here going to be used for healing and also buffing. So again, in terms of using Encore, I would only use Encore with this particular character if I'm going to be using Gather Strength. If I want to put Gather Strength on my Demon Swordsman for the next turn to be the Demon Swordsman ability to do some major damage. So that's going to be this team here. So if you want to know more about this team, you can look down in the video description down below. But now I actually want to go into this team, or to this quest. But something else, since I do have the God Eater Greatsword, I'm going to be leveling up my characters during the battle, so that's going to really help out as well. So with that said, here we go. Okay, so here we go with this battle. So hopefully things actually do go well. Like I said, I've actually done this before, but let's see here. So first attack, but guarded. So, or God guarded, I should say. That attack is not that much, but here what I want to do is use Flames of the Phoenix, so like this here. So here, pretty much going to be using it to buff up my Demon Swordsman, which you're going to see right over here. So with that there, so there, level up. So here next, what I want to do is just go ahead and attack. So this should actually be pretty good, some good damage, hopefully not great damage, but should be not so bad. Later on, I'll be doing some pretty good damage, I hope. Here, what I'm going to do is Battle Spear's Infusion, so that's going to give me Protective Shield, and also going to give me HP when my HP drops below a certain point. Here, what I'll do is go ahead and use Lucky Taro on my Demon Swordsman, so there. So let's see here. Not so bad, so everyone's still good. Okay, so there goes the defensive shield. And then my Guardian actually took a bunch of damage. That actually caused the effect to give her HP. But here again, going to use Flames of the Phoenix. So this time it's going to be on my God Hand. So with my God Hand, what I really want to do here is I want to go ahead and start lowering the attack power of the Comet Slime. So that's going to be very effective for this particular battle. Then over here again, just going to go ahead and attack. So that there with this, next what I'll do is I'll go ahead and heal up. There, leveled up, so then got my domain skill back. So here, that's just gonna, okay, that gave me something quite good. So here again, going to go ahead, use Flames of the Phoenix. Again, nice level up as well. So here again, going to go ahead and attack Comet Slime. So I want to lower that attack power. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I want to use Kiai-Tame, so Gather Strength. Then let's see over here. Next, what I want to do is I actually want to pretty good for healing. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm actually going to try Lucky Taro again. So pretty much just rebuff that particular buff there. So there, the enemies are healing each other up. That's fine. Here, what I'll do is again, Flames of the Phoenix. So again, with my God Hand. And again, with my God Hand, I want to go ahead and attack the Comet Slime. So there did some pretty good damage, so that was quite good. So here what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and use Force Burst. So hopefully it can do some okay damage, decent damage, we'll see. Okay, not so bad. If I had a few more buffs on, I probably could have done a lot better. But here, going to just go ahead and heal up. Okay. So there, not a whole lot of damage, but here, going to again use Flames of the Phoenix. Okay, so there it got all my Demon Swordsman. Alright, so nice guard. So here what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Kiaitame. And of course going to attack Comet Slime. Here, going to heal up. And then they're gonna Saint Echo, so that really helps out with the healing. Okay, so that's fine there. Here, ooh, okay, that's not necessarily what I wanted to do. That was a bit of an accident, but I can actually make up for it depending on who's going to attack next. So, okay, so going to be my God Hand. So what I'll do is I'll actually use a different ability, which is going to be this one here. So this is going to actually take that there. So here, going to go ahead and attack. This might not do as much damage as before, but there. So with that, the Pseudo Machine Z on the left has half of his HP, so that's actually going to be one that I would probably focus on, but I still want to do attacks that are going to do damage to all characters. So again here, Flames of the Phoenix. There, okay, on my Demon Swordsman. Again, leveled up. Again, quite good for this particular battle. So here, what I want to do is here, I'm going to actually use Mobius Force. Okay, so, ooh, wow, that did very little damage. Very, very little damage. So here, again, going to use Unyielding Blade. And here, what I'll do is I'll use Lucky Taro to reboost that there. All right. So I am taking a little bit less damage now. Mainly that's going to be because of the leveling up. That's actually really helping out with being actually stronger against the enemies here. So next, what I want to do is here, going to go ahead and use Unyielding Blade. So not going to do a whole lot of damage, but still going to keep that attack debuff on. So here, actually, I'll go ahead and attack. So, okay, did some pretty good damage, especially to the Comet Slime. And there, put my buff back on. So here, what I'm going to do, I actually really need to heal up, especially with my Guardian. So here, Flames of the Phoenix. So like I said, this is going to be for the long game. So pretty much just chipping away at their HP throughout this battle. So for the Soda Machine Zs, they're going to have about 450,000 HP, while the Comet Slime is going to have about 800,000. So again here, going to be using Unyielding Blade. Want to keep that. Okay, it did some pretty good damage there as well. So here what I'm going to do is just go ahead and attack. So there's the claw. Not a whole lot of damage. So here, want to go ahead and heal up. So now pretty much all the characters are now under 50% of their health. So here, going to go ahead, Flames of the Phoenix. Hopefully, I can get this on my Demon Swordsman. Okay, good. So I'll keep that on my Demon Swordsman. And what I'll do here, going to use Kiai Tame. So gather strength. And then going here, Unyielding Blade. So 16,000 damage, so that's not bad at all. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Encore and have my Demon Swordsman attack. So hopefully here I'm expecting some pretty good damage. So yes, good. So the Soda Machine Z is actually down on the left. So again, going to go ahead and do Flames of the Phoenix. Then here, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and still keep that attack power down. Okay. So then next here, let's see. So two of my characters' agility has been lowered. But there, still survived that. So that's actually going to be what I really need to get through this battle. So here, next, okay. What I want to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and here I'm actually going to go ahead and attack again. Not going to be a whole lot of damage. But here, going to go ahead and attack. Or not attack, but heal up. So next here, going to go ahead, keep that attack power lowered. And here what I'll do, I'll go ahead and actually use Lucky Taro. And here going to use Flames of the Phoenix. So next, going to pretty much be able to do some good damage here. Ooh, okay, so possibly can take out the right Soda Machine Z. Ooh, not quite, but did do some pretty good damage to it though. Okay. Good, so next here, going to go ahead again, use Unyielding Blade. And then here what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'm actually going to use Lucky Taro. Again, still give that attack boost up to my Demon Swordsman. Here, Flames of the Phoenix. And attacking here, so this should also be good damage as well. So the Soda Machine Z there is actually now down. Okay, so that was a nice God Guard. So here, going to just go ahead and attack. So pretty much now with what I'm doing now, I could pretty much just go ahead and auto battle through this. So pretty much once you get the Soda Machine Z's on the sides down, you pretty much can actually get through this with little to no problem. But here, it's probably not going to be a whole lot of damage, but we'll see. So 35,000. Okay, it's good. So the Comet Slime is now under 25% of his HP. So going to go ahead and attack here. So there, 19,000. That's not bad. Here, going to go ahead and use, or pretty much just heal up. Here, going to go ahead, Flames of the Phoenix. And going to go ahead and attack. So 36,000. So here again, keep that attack power lowered. And again, even with that Comet Cannon, still able to actually keep some pretty good, doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But there goes the Comet Slime. So this battle is worth 56,287 XP. And with that there, the high difficulty quest for the Mason de Seraphy event is cleared. So here, since I've actually done this quest before, I already have the title and the 1,000,000 gold. Okay, so yeah, that was the battle for this particular high difficulty quest. So like I said, you want to have the treasure hunter gear on in order to withstand or be resistant to slime attacks, and then pretty much also having the zombie killer on to lower the attack of the comet slime. So you saw how effective that was. A lot of the attacks were just doing double digits, not even going into triple digits for some attacks. But that's actually going to be the strategy that I used here. So that's besides that, that's pretty much going to be it for this particular battle. So everything actually went quite well. So what I want to do for the next video is, since the new event, which I'm not sure what it is, we'll find out on the Wednesday of the next Smart Walk, is going to be not quite sure, but before that, I would like to do a couple of boss videos for the main story 17 quests, so please stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.